anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Anyone has seen me ever go truly full-on hog wild. I don't know that the world could handle it, I'll be honest.
Tell you that man is small in real life, but down in his pants he is larger than them all.
The world is not for me anymore, and that's okay.
It sounds like when people fuck my ass. Just fuck my ass one more time.
My dick is very dangerous. I had to register it as a lethal weapon.
Permanently hog wild.
There's a booyah.
We got a riff going in one ear, we got a riff going in the other. There's no place to escape the riffing.
That's right.
Got too many people.
Just read it.
I'm not reading your stupid.
I'm not asking you to ask questions. I'm asking you. I want a smooth
Can
show.
you see what I'm?
And just read it.
Jesus
I think it's a
fucking
pretty
Christ.
simple request.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's pretty reasonable.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know him from such cinematic features as Puppy Love 2016, Meaningless Inventions 2017, Porch Pirate 2022. He is also 3-time Clash of the Comics winner, first round participant of Philly's Funniest, first person introed at Sandman Comedy Club. He's been generously entertaining you for over 8 years. Please welcome down the red carpet, Paige Campbell.
Wow. Okay. No music for me. Okay. That's all right. But maybe in the future we can get that little. Oh wow. Okay. That might get us a copyright strike, but I'm a big star. We can take care of that. Let me see that. There you go. Hang on to that. Maybe it'll be worth something for you.
All right, thank you. Jesus fucking.
Get in here. Come on. We got a show to do.
Well, I could get in there sooner if you didn't even take it.
We got a damn show to do, baby. What are you doing?
Now we got a damn show. So you could have done the damn show a little bit sooner if you hadn't made me
Listen,
read
I don't.
that thing.
We talked last week about production value of the show. I don't think it's unreasonable to request that we do something like that, a little intro. We know what people are tuning in for.
I think it's a little unreasonable when we've already had a good show and we don't need to turn it into this.
Just get on the couch. We'll fucking.
I'm on it.
Come on. We'll fucking. So yeah, DP.
DP, welcome folks. It's DP Sundays at 6.
How are we, baby?
I'm doing all right.
Good news. Great news for you.
Oh, great news.
I found a way to turn the sound down.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Last week, Paige was kind of interrupting the show a little bit with his texting habits.
Shouldn't be a problem this week. I got the sound down. What's the problem? Listen. You can only hear that with radio silence. That shouldn't bother you.
It's like rain on the rooftop. It's not bothering at all.
It's like rain on the rooftop. It's like ASMR, baby.
It's like fucking ASMR, baby.
That's right.
Well, you know what, Paige? I'm glad you turned the sound down because it's making the show a little bit better.
That's right. This week, I know it's been hectic. My schedule is blown up, but this week is all about mending bridges. I turned the sound down. We had the little intro. Still not seeing a craft service table, but the show has room to grow.
Oh,
I think this is a good jumping off
We
point.
were rushing back. We missed our turn when we were driving back up here, and we didn't have time to swing by Acme to fill your rider out with a craft services table. I really don't know why you need that when you've never needed it before.
I mean, we got into it last week. We don't need to rehash the whole thing.
We don't need to rehash it.
Yeah,
bygones are bygones. I'm rolling with it. I'm just not used to your newfound fame.
Yeah, we all know that I'm exerting a lot of star power nowadays, and I need to consume more calories. That's neither here nor there.
For those of you who don't know, Paige has gone Hollywood. He is now a big star in different productions, different movies. He's really starting to hit the big time. And Paige, I wanted to know, how is life on set for you?
Drop a booyah in the chat if you're hanging out, and drop the name of a film that you'd love to see me in.
Drop a booyah in the chat and drop in a sequel or another terrible movie that maybe Paige could get picked up on.
Terrible movie. No, hold on. We're talking about I only want to be in good stuff like Transformers. What do you mean terrible production?
I was thinking something more like Sausage Party 2.
I would do Sausage Party too. Do you know who's doing that?
Who's doing that?
I don't know. I was asking if you had a connection. This is how you make connections. This is how you... Oh, who's doing that? Do you think I can get in there? That's how you jump in on projects and different projects.
Do you apply the same...
Did you see me when I came in? Down the red carpet, of course.
Oh, of course.
That's what I'm saying.
The only red carpet in the
Bridges
house.
are being mended. Did you see me come down and do my clean wave? You know why I did that? Because she was in the industry.
Yeah,
rest in power to the queen, of course, but if you ever turned on the TV, especially in the UK, it's a market I'm trying to break into. She was on TV all the damn time, and I want to know who she knew.
You want to know who the Queen's manager was, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I understand it's a dog-eat-dog industry.
It is a dog-eat-dog
industry. And with the Queen dying, whoever that manager is, major hole in that schedule.
Must be like a English bulldog, the industry, because it's dog-eat-dog.
Exactly right.
So
give something to Dee in the chat for that line. That
give
was funny.
something to me in the chat. That was an okay joke. It was not my best, but I will try harder to make it a good one.
I'm pretty swamped right now, but funny joke.
Yeah, who are you? I don't want to give away industry secrets, but who are you furiously texting over there to try to get their attention?
Well, we didn't have a show last week.
We didn't have a show last week. I heard you were partying like a movie star.
I was at an industry party. That's right.
An industry party.
Yeah, and I don't want to reveal too many insider secrets. Or
Oh.
I don't want to ever be accused of insider trading or anything like that.
Okay, this sounds a little hog wild, I gotta say. Anything you could share from that memorable weekend, I'm sure the squealers out there would love it.
Yeah, well, right now, we're just talking about connections. We're just talking about meeting people. I was in D.C., meeting the right people, trust me. Meeting the right people. And I was talking to, right now I'm talking to Alex Gastain.
Oh, Alex Gastain, another industry man.
Another industry man. He's in talks with Giant.
With Giant.
The supermarket.
The supermarket.
Doesn't get more giant
than Giant?
That's right.
Ah, well, excuse me.
So you can see, these are the the connections that need to be made, that need to be happening.
I know I was shitting on your thing a little bit last week, but I have to say, you really are starting to break into the industry. I mean, Giant, that's a pretty big name in food.
That's pretty giant.
Pretty giant.
Anyway, like, again, it doesn't have to be all about me. What's going on for you, Dee?
Well,
Lisa, cute. Right. Okay, next question.
You know, I'm trying really hard not to...
Check it out. Wait, did you see the hogometer?
Oh, the hogometer is, hogometer's starting to tick up a little bit.
The hogometer was going off the charts.
I mean, I was doing some stuff with Lisa, but before I do that, I want to know, what are some of the connects you've been making in DC? Because it sounds like, is Alex the only one? Because you've known Alex for a long time.
Well, I've known Alex for a long time, and, you know, I'm meeting other people that are maybe getting into Giant commercials, too. I'm just hanging out with the right people. I'm hanging out with people that can make things happen for me.
Giant is in big name studios, or Giant is in the grocery store?
Would you stop busting my balls? I'm sorry we didn't do a show last week.
I'm just saying, Hollywood PAIGE, you don't want to get caught in those Hollywood vices. They'll really bring you down.
What vices? What are we talking here? I don't know of any vices.
I can think of one, and it starts with an A and it ends with adrenochrome.
Oh, well. That's less about how it makes me feel, and more about, you know, this is the money right here. this is where it all comes in from. You know what I mean? Adrenochrome, basically, your child's blood.
Well, I'm just saying.
It does keep you young. And this is the moneymaker. I can't have wrinkles. I can't have crow's feet. I know the old Hog Wild page that you used to know used to love binge drinking and doing cocaine and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, stuff you wouldn't find in Hollywood.
And maybe the new page still likes doing that stuff. But if you do all that stuff without adrenochrome, you're gonna get crow's feet.
All right, well, I guess I'll pry no further because these really are industry
Dude,
secrets.
Hillary Clinton is 700 years old. She looks pretty good
That's
for 700.
true. That's true.
That's what adrenochrome can do for you, folks.
She's 700 years young, and we love her.
You'd be lucky to look like Skeletor when you were 700.
All right, there's no need to punch down.
You're right. She's an industry woman.
I mean, what? You're not
Big
even
fan. I'm with her.
You're not even A-list yet, and you're already punching down. Like, come on.
What's that?
So anyway, my week went pretty well. You mentioned Lisa.
Let's hear all about it, Lisa.
Lisa, yeah.
Y'all just had a big score, I believe.
Oh yeah, we did have a big score about a month ago at the DIY Super Bowl.
Well, I want to hear about this, but there was another big score we may be able to get into.
Oh, another big score.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not sure.
That's okay. Start with your story.
All right. Well, Lisa's been back in the basement, so to speak, in the home studio.
Sorry, but I feel like I'm seeing stuff.
Yeah, we're seeing some stuff on the monitor. It seems to be references from other episodes. Play back the episode if you want to catch them all. Oh, but yeah, Lisa has been working on some new songs lately. We've been working on some new material, so to speak. I know you know a thing or two about new. And we're thinking of playing them at some of our next shows. So if you see any Lisa shows in October, you'll probably see us play some new songs.
That is awesome.
Well, thank you.
New songs, new shows.
New shows, new songs. What more do you want?
New equipment!
New equipment, yeah! Speaking of scores...
This is the score I was talking about.
The score
What did you think I was talking about? The score of Jaws? Listen, I've not gotten responses from my Connect.
Yeah.
But that might still be happening for you. But we do know about new equipment.
Yeah, as you know, I am a rock star, and soon you'll probably be able to see me play with one of these lately. I got myself a rock star guitar from the score that we had.
Tell me all about this score.
This score, well, I think the person to talk about it would be our producer, Samantha Padgett, because she was the one who helped pull off this heist.
Now, I don't... okay.
Alright, you got some big
I don't know about all this.
it.
Friggin' someone who is usually behind the camera and in front of the camera.
I'm just delivering a
come on.
report. I'm delivering a report. There's some big speakers, some big cords, big wires.
This might be a SAG violation or something.
Yeah, this is a speaker.
I don't think my union allows stuff.
Actually, yeah,
I
this
think
is.
those titties are a SAG violation.
We got big speakers.
There you go. They got big speakers, folks.
Hey, Paige. What was that all about? Samantha does the show every week. Where are you getting all pissy about it?
She's a producer. I don't know how many big sets you've been on, but the people behind the camera do not get in front of the camera.
Paige, we're just hanging out. Why are you getting all weird? You've never gotten weird about this before. Like,
I don't think it's weird. What's weird about
well, you know,
when you go to a shoot, there's a producer. You expect them to be improvising with you?
Well, I mean, we're all friends. We just kind of hang out, and you know, we know each other. We do a lot of stuff. You and I are blood related.
Oh yeah, I get it. You don't want this to be a professional production? That's all right. Hey, I want to hear all about these speakers. Tell me about the speakers.
Well, the speakers are very big. They're huge, you might say. They're bigger than your career at the moment, and
What's that?
they're very big. And I think
The speakers, unlike my career, aren't going to get any bigger. you understand that?
I
They're
understand
the same
that.
size for life, baby.
They're very big speakers, and they can pump out a lot of volume. And we got a couple guitars out of this, and yeah, our producer gave a big report that we got a lot of equipment, and we're going to be using it at shows.
Wow.
But Paige, tell me, you've had a pretty active week too. I know you're a big metal guy. You saw some metal recently.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. You want me to talk about Batushka?
I would love for you to talk about Batushka. Paige, this is the thing. This is the thing of the podcast. We share our week together. I don't know why you're so weird about sharing personal stories.
It's tough. It's tough these days when I'm constantly going around doing press ducats and press tours. And
Press ducats?
making various appearances.
Wait, did you say ducats?
Yeah, that's a term,
Like
right?
a French junket?
What?
Junket.
No, I don't think it's junket.
It's junket, dude.
Junket. Maybe it's a junket.
I think it's junket.
No. You're an outsider. You don't know.
I think the industry term is a junket.
You don't know any industry terms. Give me one industry term you know.
Junket.
No. That's politics or something.
All right. Well, if you don't want to talk
We're talking about
about
entertainment. We're talking about movies.
if you don't want to talk about Batushka, then you can surely
But what
talk
I'm saying
about.
is, I find it very hard to even have any free leisure time these days to myself. And then I want to blast that all out over the internet.
I mean, not everything is about a brand, Paige. I don't know why you're so concerned about your branding lately. I mean, I know you're going Hollywood.
We
but
live
come on.
in America. We live in a good, beautiful Christian nation. And something like Batushka, you know, an agency, something like that, it might not be exactly... They might say, I don't know about putting that guy in Transformers.
They don't call it Sysformers. I mean, come on, Paige. You've never been concerned about this before. Why are you so concerned about
Blue
it?
Ridge Rock.
Are you worried you're not going to get booked just because you went to Batushka or Blue Ridge Rock Festival? Come on.
They might not put me in the movies.
All right. Well, what dunkets have you been on lately? Like, what have you been? Have you been doing the press circuit? I take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Where's my vape? I'm gonna find this vaporizer.
See, that's another thing. You started vaping recently. I don't know where that came from either.
Also, a quick aside, I finally did the changes you requested for the stream.
Oh wow! Would you look at this? I was saying the lighting sucked before we started. What better way to brighten up the show? Look at this.
How come I don't get one if he gets one?
Sorry, it was specifically that only he got one.
Dee, I'm sorry. You got to think about again.
Hey, I can do something. I got something
Who's
for you.
getting you the clicks?
Was this in the rider that you sent out?
We only have 2 lights to work with. You think we're gonna put them on your face?
Yeah, and they're both on you. Like, come on.
Hey, Deidre, I got you
It would make
something.
more sense that I would get a light and you would get a light.
Deidre, I got you something.
You got me something? Okay, what did you get me?
Take a look at the stream.
I'm dying to. Oh ho 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 ho!
Look at that.
Oh ho ho!
Now are you satiated?
Yeah, I finally have some money.
Look at that.
Oh, I have $2 signs flashing around my head. So you get the fame and I get the gold.
That's how it always works.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy with that. If you're happy with that.
All I need is the fame, baby.
All right.
The fortune will come.
Now, Paige, please don't tell me that these lights were in your rider. Did you really expect this to be on here when we started this?
I mean, you want to talk about, we've been discussing for 30 minutes basically whether this is professional or not. You want to talk about unprofessional. I'll tell you what's unprofessional is bringing up a writer even on the show. You ever see that happen once
I've never seen it once.
on a production?
I've never seen it once on a production.
You've never seen it once, so why are you fucking this up? Why are you making this weird?
Drop a booyah in the chat if you like the Hollywood direction that Paige is going and inevitably dragging the show into the Hollywood
What is
direction.
wrong with this direction? What is wrong with anything I'm doing?
How's Porch Pirate going, Paige? Have you filmed any more of Porch Pirate
It's
yet?
good. We're filming soon, baby. We're picking up in the middle of October. Donate now. It needs to be a full production.
It needs to be a full production. Donate now. It looks like a very cool project.
Maybe we'll get Dorian in here. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Maybe we'll get Mr. Vasquez to speak about the film.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But we're picking production right back up, so don't worry about Porch Pirate. It's in great hands. It's in the muse, the master's hands, Dorian Vasquez.
Doesn't your character get murdered brutally in The Rider?
In the writer. Again, what are you talking about?
Oh, sorry.
You think you know all these industry terms. You think you've taken a peek behind the curtain.
Sorry.
But let me tell you, my friend, you know nothing.
Doesn't your
You're
character...
talking about...
See, that's
What did you
I
mean?
think.
Did you mean a script?
I think I meant a script. I misspoke, you know. But, doesn't your character get brutally murdered in the first scene of the movie?
Well, we got to go back and now what we got to do is the special effects.
You gotta go back in and put in SFX.
Yeah, do you understand that? We're going to do the same scenes, but me this time in a green suit running around. Folks, if you've ever wanted... if you've ever wanted to be able to do whatever the hell you want with footage of me, I'm going to be in Rittenhouse Park suit and running around in a green suit. And if you get footage of that, I mean, I imagine how viral I'll be then.
Paige, it sounds like you're just handing this over to the paparazzi if you're doing this. They
No,
can do anything they want with your image. Aren't you a little worried that people are gonna like slander your name?
Controversy
or
creates
movie
cash,
or-
baby. I'll be all over the internet if people have me in a green suit. But that is what we're doing. We're going back and we're doing the visual effects via me in green suit.
I don't really see why you
So
have
maybe if you don't want to follow me around Rittenhouse, maybe if you donate enough, Dorian will give you the bonus footage, and you can just have me in a green suit.
to... See, the thing that I'm getting hung
How
up
about
on,
that?
if you've already shot the scenes, why are you going back over in a green suit?
Because he needs to have my head severed from my body. That's why. You didn't see exactly what happened. I'm giving away all the plot points to Porch Pirate here. Just donate and fucking watch the movie.
Couldn't you just do like a prop head, or some camera angle magic?
He says computer generation is going to be cheaper. That's why you need to donate.
It's gonna be cheaper to go back and refilm, like reshoot the shots that you've already gotten with you in a green suit.
Just where I'm murdered.
Just where you're murdered.
Yeah.
But still, that sounds like a lot of time and effort to go back in and George Lucas some shit for a
George
scene that's
Lucas
already
is
filmed.
a master at his craft. Why would you say George Lucas in a kind of demeaning, sarcastic way? I don't get that.
How do you feel about the edits that he made to 4, 5, and 6 after they were released?
Genius. Are you fucking kidding me? Genius.
Do you think directors should be able to do whatever they want to a film
It's
and have no one veto
it's
it?
theirs. It's their work. It's their master craft. Whatever they want to do, it's free game.
What do you think about Jar Jar?
It doesn't belong to us. It belongs to them.
What do you think about Jar Jar Binks?
Brilliant.
Brilliant character.
Genius.
What do you think about Birth of a Nation?
Do you see this? People can stop taking pictures of it. Hey, how about that?
Paige, you're so famous. Oh my God, look at this.
And we're saying as the fucking show is going on, I'm getting more paparazzi and getting more exposure in the midst of the show. And you're trying to deny my trajectory.
It looks like, hon, it looks like the fucking...
Tell me about the new Lisa material again.
It looks like the
Let's talk about your boring life for a second.
Okay, my boring life is going pretty good. I haven't done anything else with that. I did practice.
Right. Any new cameras following you around?
No, but there's an angel next to me, apparently. There's a fucking little angel next to me that I wish I could get away.
I don't see that. I don't see what you're seeing.
I have $2 signs, an angel, there's a little man running.
See, this is good. We got Chinese lettering on the side. This is good. This means I'm breaking into Asia. If you're breaking into Asia, baby, I mean, star power.
Drop a booyah in the chat and say which continent you want Paige to break into next.
Drop a
Because
booyah in the
stars
chat.
rising.
If you want me to break into the China market, if you want me to go on camera and apologize because I accidentally said Taiwan was a country, I'll do it for you, China. China, listen to me. I love you, China. Let's make something happen.
Paige, what other industries?
If you get in with China, you're in Transformers. I'll tell you that right now.
Paige, what other countries are you trying to break into in terms of entertainment? What about India? India's got a big cinema.
Any and every. That's true. I guess I could do some Bollywood.
You could do a little
I don't know.
Bollywood.
Do they have American guys in Bollywood?
I mean,
Because the big thing in China is our movies just making billions of dollars over there, like the Avengers and shit. But India has their own thing going on. They got Bollywood. I don't think they're gonna throw Whitey in Bollywood.
you could be the first. You could be
You think I could break ground?
yeah, you could be the Jackie Robinson of Bollywood cinema.
Wow, that would be pretty sweet. Wow, the whole time I've been ignoring my constituents.
Hon, what are you doing over here? It looks like the opening shot of Blade Runner.
I got distracted by all the fame here, but I do have to remember to keep in contact with my connections.
Well, Paige is...
But yeah, we're saying Bollywood. Do you think there's any possible way I could break into Bollywood?
I think you could try to break into Dollywood.
I don't know. I could definitely break into Dollywood. The littlest whorehouse in Philadelphia.
That's called 2040 North Franklin Street.
Don't say our fucking address. What are you doing? Wow. Can we get a bleep, producer?
I said a address. I didn't say... Yeah, I call that...
Folks, if you think I've been acting like a douchebag lately, come to the hog quarters and kick my ass.
Is that an open invitation page?
Any exposure. Any exposure.
I don't know. You're in a movie about a porch pirate. I don't know if you want to throw out there that an open invitation for someone to come kick your ass.
I think America's smart enough to be able to recognize fantasy from fiction.
So you're not worried that a porch pirate copycat... Let's say porch pirate gets really big. What happens if a porch pirate copycat comes up to the hog quarters? Because we do have an open door policy.
And you did just say our address.
And I did just dox us on YouTube.
You just doxed ourselves,
We
dude.
doxed ourselves on YouTube.
Unbelievable. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
What is
Paige has
this
got
lie for?
It's a yen.
Oh, it's a
Apparently,
yen.
you're bringing it into Japan, too. News! Everybody!
The dollars are rolling in, baby.
Hollywood
From
Page.
all currencies, all fucking nations.
Hollywood Page just broke
Flying in my
into...
pockets.
You just
What do you
broke
think
into
about
the Japanese market. I think you're going international, baby. Now, so, you know how
I hate to agree, but
you were talking about media earlier.
looks like you're right about that.
I am right about one thing, unfortunately. But I do have to say, Paige, speaking of which, a lot of American stars. Are you watching our thing on the?
I didn't mean to. I was seeing if there was comments.
See, Paige, I can understand you getting big and having a lot on your.
I was
plate,
trying
but
to
I think
keep-
you're being really distracted.
I was trying to keep fucking dialogue open with the squealers. I was trying to see if there was any comments, because Facebook comments don't come through here.
Now, Paige, I gotta ask you this. Speaking of the Japanese market, you know a lot of American stars have gone over and cut commercials for Japanese companies.
Of course.
If you could do one of that, if you could do a commercial for any Japanese company, which would you do it for?
How many Japanese companies do you know?
Or let's say like Coca-Cola comes to you and is like, would you be the ambassador for us in Japan?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Could you give us?
We're talking about maybe it's gonna take a couple weeks to get all these lessons and fucking rules drilled into your head. But last week, what was it? Always give them the superstar. You know what I mean?
Superstar. That's true.
What else did we say? Fuck it. Always show up to set.
Always show up to set.
That's right. That's right.
That's a good lesson.
Guess what? We got a new. I'm ready to reveal the next tenet to you.
Here we go. Paige is revealing the next tenet for Hollywood success.
The third tenet of going Hollywood. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Wait, what were you talking about?
I was asking if you could do a commercial in Japan, who would you do it for?
Right, Coca-Cola, right? The third tenet of success is any exposure is good exposure. Controversy creates cash, dog. It's all good shit as long as it's me on TV 24/7. You understand?
What's the most controversial thing you could do to get some exposure?
I thought you were the ideas person around here.
No,
I show up and I give you star power.
All right.
What could we do on DP to generate a little buzz? To create some controversy?
We could dox ourselves for one thing.
We could certainly dox ourselves.
We could certainly dox ourselves.
That works.
And
Drop a video in the chat if you've got any ideas, of course.
We could say a word that you shouldn't say on a live stream.
Wow. We're trying to be in the movies here.
We could say an ethnic slur for one thing.
An ethnic slur. How about this? You could say an ethnic slur. And I could be next to you on the couch. How about that?
And you could storm off.
Go ahead and list me off your favorites.
My favorites?
Yeah. We're talking old Hollywood here, folks. We watched The Mummy. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Dude, I don't think there was a single Egyptian person in that movie.
Yeah.
There was a lot of blackface.
That's old Hollywood. And I do not condone that, folks.
Paige is not for old Hollywood. It's
Unless
for new Hollywood.
I've heard some things about China. China? Whatever you want. That's all I'm saying.
Paige, what about Japan? You have the yen over your head after all.
Yeah, I mean, in Japan, I'm only known as the Coca-Cola guy, but yeah, dude, Coca-Cola. Obviously, you can see the yen is rolling in. The yen don't stop, baby.
Now, dude, I'm curious about this. So, you would do a Coca-Cola commercial in Japan if given the opportunity.
Of course.
What would your commercial look like?
What would my Japanese?
Yeah, what would your Japanese Coca-Cola commercial?
I think I would be like a kaiju, like Godzilla, and I'd be holding two cans of Coke, and I'd be stomping on Japan, and stomping out the entire city.
Okay, so you'd be stomping through Tokyo,
Yeah.
just like a Coke bottle in each hand, and then like you kick a building down, and then you go,
Yeah.
and then you're like, ah!
And then it says hour 36, and the insinuation there is, I was tired, hour 32, 33, boom, I drank a Coke, and I kept going.
There you
And I was
go.
able to destroy Hiroshima as well as Nagasaki.
You could take a big sip of Coke, and then the irradiated beam that Godzilla shoots comes out of your mouth.
I like that.
When you're like,
I like
and
that.
it just burns down half the city.
I like that.
There you go.
See, this is where you're the ideas guy. You know what I mean? This is good stuff.
The ideas.
The beans.
The beans.
I'll toss this your way.
All right.
You're asking me about commercials.
Mhm.
We never want to make this all about me, of course.
Oh, of course.
Who would ever get the idea that I want this to be all about me?
I don't know, Paige. You have been treating it like it's all about you.
Let me
the
ask
past couple
you.
of weeks.
Quiet, I'm trying to talk. Let me ask you. I said we maybe could get you in Jaws, and you could put a Lisa song in any movie.
Oh,
What would you like to be in?
a Lisa song in any movie. I think if I were to put a Lisa song in any movie, I'd probably put a Concrete Angel in Hot Tub Time Machine 4.
Wow. It's a pretty good answer.
It's 4 because it's about time travel.
That's right. Hot Tub Time Machine 3 would be Hot Tub Time Machine 4.
If you could put
Under the rules of time travel.
That is true. Under the rules of time travel,
Yeah.
Hot Tub Time Machine 4 is the natural progression from Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
Right. Were you gonna ask if I could put any Lisa song
Yeah,
in?
if you
I'm not your fucking agent. I already said Jaws, and you were like, we don't have a song about a shark attack. Okay. You know what? You ever hear about Sylvester Stallone?
Oh yeah, Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky.
Mr. Rocky
That's
himself.
the point. You said we don't have a shark song. Fucking, you ever hear the story of him bombing a fucking audition, and then he turned around and said, I also write movies, and they were like, oh, okay, bring in what you got tomorrow. And he went home and wrote Rocky in a night, and then fucking gave it to him, and they were like, let's make Rocky.
How many?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all write a shark song. You don't tell me, oh, a shark song. Y'all write a goddamn shark song. You want to be in the movies, you make it happen.
How many shark songs have you written, Paige?
I'm not trying to get a song in Jaws.
So, have you ever bombed an audition and gone home and written a script and sold it to the studio?
I ever bombed an audition. I was trying to light a fire in your belly. Don't try to blow that fireball back in my face.
Well, you sure lit a fire, and it's burning me up. And
I don't know if it's because I've sold all my advertising rights to China or Japan or Canada, but the stream is getting clogged here.
The
folks.
stream is getting a little
I
cluttered.
hope we're not getting any slowdown, producer. How's it working?
I saw a
over there?
mushroom cloud going off behind the couch there. I think that was for the fire you lit in my belly.
Is there? Can we get a reading on the hog meter? This is a lot of stuff
This is
here.
a lot of
I don't
stuff
want the
going on.
stream to crash. I know
Yeah.
this is a rinky-dink operation. here.
Yeah, this is a professional show according to Paige. So
Well, we're trying to get it there.
okay, I think our bandwidth just got opened up a little bit bigger.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're saying in order to get a reading on the hog meter, that stuff had to go. I see.
The hogometer takes up a lot of space.
I understand that. Like, can you imagine what the hog meter would have done if it had appeared with all that crap on there?
I don't know what it would have done.
It would have fucking flew off the radar.
It would have crashed the shadow.
We're getting too hog wild here, folks.
Getting a little too hog wild.
How can we simmer down, Dee?
Well, Paige, I can think of another thing that happened to you earlier in the week. You got your headshots taken.
I did take a few headshots. Do we want to do an official debut of headshots here on
I
the
mean,
show?
if our producer can grab the SD card out of my camera, we could do a debut of your headshots. We'll have to save the debut of the headshots for next week, folks. But yeah, you got your headshots.
Wow. I mean, you got anything else? That's kind of all I was bringing to the table this week.
Really?
Yeah,
A
you
big
know.
industry man like you.
If you want
that's all
to
can
see
bring to the table.
anything else from me, then, I mean, you got any more topics? You got anything else? You know I've been busy. You know I've been on sets.
Well, I know
Folks,
you've
if
been
you want
busy.
to see anything else from me, check out the fucking movie. Go to your local theater.
Well, I know, but you could have talked a little bit about your personal life. I mean, you didn't touch on that at all, so I don't really know how much I can go off.
No one is interested in an actor's personal life. No one.
No one at all. I would think that'd be gold mine for someone who is behind the camera, but you never get to see what happens off screen.
Well, you know.
We didn't even hear about Batushka. I know you're a big metal guy, and you didn't even talk about Batushka. I know
We
you're really
mentioned it.
excited
I went to
about it.
Badushka. What else do you need to know? It was.
Well, was it a good show? Like,
It
how
was-
big was it?
It was satanic. I'm sorry, China. It was evil. China, listen, that's not me. I don't think, you see what I'm saying? I don't think, I want to be in trans, I don't think China will like
Well,
something like, have you?
I know you're evil as fuck, but you like to do it. You bet. Okay, hold on a second. You like to do it.
I know, but it's bullshit. China doesn't rock with that.
China doesn't rock with you. Shit. But I mean, you hope it's true. You wouldn't know what to do. You haven't stopped.
I've been talking about it all week. There's a fucking microphone.
I know, but let's say the microphone is in front of you. Why don't you just do it like you? Wait, hey, you mentioned
You don't
something
have to
other
release the phone, you can talk about it.
We have a couple of phones, but I mean,
You're talking about me glazing over the shit. You glazed over the fucking meter. You fucking got $10,000 worth of equipment here.
I wasn't there when I picked it up. I don't know what you picked up. You changed. You've gone Hollywood. And I don't know what to do about it. You used to be so money baby. I didn't even know.
Oh, I'm definitely money.
You're money now.
Don't bring that into question.
Well, you were so money before. You used to be so money before you went to Hollywood. Now I don't know what's going on. Have you even gotten any scripts? Like, have you got any roles?
I mean, what else do you want to talk about?
Well, folks, I mean,
What else you got?
we didn't have a guest for this show, but we could try some other stuff. I mean, we could do some Poppers Comedy Club if you wanted.
Ooh. Poppers Comedy Club.
Unfortunately, tonight we don't have the Popper Showcase available. We do have a Poppers Comedy Open Mic.
There is an open mic, which I feel free. Drugs on screen.
I mean, they're just
Dude, everyone knows this show is not a work of fiction. You were a vampire. I am Hollywood.
I mean,
And Hollywood won't like me doing drugs on screen if it's not a work of fiction.
I
This
think
show is
it's-
all facts, baby.
I think it's still under debate whether or
Tuning
not.
into the DP is like tuning into Fox News. It's all facts all the time.
It's fair and balanced. I know that. But right now, it's feeling a little unbalanced because you're not really sharing what you used to, Paige. I'm a little torn up about that.
Well, we'll get some guests in here. Listen, next week we'll get a guest. That's
Okay.
what I'll say.
Okay.
Oh, Captain,
We'll
my
get
captain.
We'll get a guest in.
I'm asking Dorian. Next
You're asking
week.
Dorian? Mr. Vasquez?
Well, we'll see. He's a busy guy, too.
The
We're all
director
in-
of, well, of course, you directed Porch Pirate.
We're all in the industry. But, yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
What are you bringing to the table?
What am I bringing to the table?
You're giving me a lot of flack. You're saying I'm not fucking contributing. I'm asking about Lisa. What are you bringing to the table?
All right. Well, let's.
I'll get
do
us a
this.
guest next week.
Next week.
I'll book us a million other guests.
You'll book a million other guests.
What past guests have you booked?
See,
That's what I want. Right, I used to do most of the book. Okay, and now I'm an asshole for making space in my busy schedule to get here, and I get here and there's not even a show for us to do.
All right, you know what?
I get here and there's nothing on the docket.
I'll throw you one this way. I can debut another song that's going to come up on Pennsylvania Hunger. Soon to be released, October 31st. I got another track done for it, and I can show it off on here, on the pod.
Okay. New song debut next week. That's pretty good.
New song debut.
Okay, I like that.
New song debut.
Anything to do with a shark attack?
I could maybe change the lyrics, but
I
already down.
think it would be good for you if you had a shark attack song.
If I had a shark attack song?
I can be honest, I think it would be good for you.
Folks, next week there's going to be a new Shark Attack song live on DP Sundays at 6. I will perform it myself. I will get
a live performance.
I will do a live performance on DP next Sunday at 6. In which I show us a Shark Attack song for everybody in honor of Hollywood Paige and all of the wonderful connections he's making.
I like that, and we'll bring you a guest, and we'll have craft services. It'll be great.
It'll be a huge Hollywood production suitable for Paige.
There'll be craft services here. We'll get a guest. You'll do a song. There'll be craft services.
There'll be craft services.
I'll walk on the red carpet. There'll be craft services.
I don't know if there'll be craft services, but there will be a guest and there will be a song.
There's gonna be a song.
There's going to be a song, and it'll be about a shark attack.
Are you attaching yourself to the Shark Attack project? That could be the next movie. We
Shark
do,
Attack?
potentially a Shark Attack.
As long as there's craft services, yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's the fourth rule.
Drop a booyah in
We'll
the
give you
chat.
2 rules per episode now. Now that I'm discovering more
2 rules per episode.
2 rules of going out.
Are you going to write a book about this?
The tenets.
The tenets of
The 4.
Hollywood.
Last week we gave you 2 tenets. Do you remember what they are?
Run me through them again, Paige, because I can't remember.
I know them
everything
by
you said.
heart. I know them. I know all fucking. I'm not even gonna tell you how many there are.
It's like the clown's prayer.
But I know all of them.
All right.
Last week I taught you the first 2. I thought.
Verse 2. What was the first one again?
You have no idea.
I have no idea.
Well, you're already failing, but always give them the superstar.
All right. All right. Fair enough. What was the second one?
You failed to always give us the superstar. You at least showed up today.
I
Always
did
show up to
I
set.
showed up to set. And then the third one.
Always show up to set.
Always show up to set. That's number 2.
Yeah.
And then number 3.
You remember it. We learned it today.
Always give him a shark attack.
No, we may give you a shark attack at some point.
We may give you it. That might be another tenet.
But exposure is always good, or what was it?
Any exposure is good exposure.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
There we
Controversy
go.
creates cash, baby.
No, what you said.
It's all good shit.
What you said exactly, I remember it was all press, regardless of it being negative about me or defaming me of crimes or leaking my personal information, any form of press is objectively and inherently good. It does nothing but enrich your career. They can say you murdered children. They can say you invented an evil religion. Good press.
I don't know if that's word for word.
That's what you said. No,
That's exactly what you said.
I'm the producer. I have the logs.
I'm
Okay.
saying, roll back the tape. I don't know if it's word for word, but that's the gist, basically.
No,
I need to roll it back. I think that's what.
Also, I have a backup stenographer, and she said that, like, yeah, it was what you said.
Well, that is the gist. That is basically it. Yeah.
More or less.
Anyone who's going to put me on TV, regardless of the context, you're on TV. That's good.
Drop a booyah in the chat, and also drop your favorite tenant, whether it's always show up to set, whether it's give them the superstar, whether it's all press is good press, regardless of whether it defames you or not. Please drop that in the chat. Give us your favorite.
Right.
Yeah.
And we had a 4th one, but I don't remember what I was going to say.
I think you were saving it for next week.
I forgot the 4th tenant. Oh yeah, well I was saying we can give you 2 new tenants, but I don't remember that second tenant, Dee. What were we talking about before we ran down the tenants?
Oh, it's just like your lines.
I wouldn't forget a tenant. I wouldn't forget a tenet if you,
That
if you
was
can
it.
remember the ones I've
No.
already taught you.
No, that was it. The fourth tenet was do not forget a tenet.
That's it. Fourth tenet, never forget the tenets. You can learn 2 new tenets next week on DP. Next week, here's what we'll have for you. We'll have Shark Attack song. We'll have a guest.
Of craft service.
We'll have craft services. We'll have 2 new tenets. By the end of this, you're going to be able to go Hollywood yourself.
This is Paige's How to Go Hollywood. In how many tenants are you doing?
Well, to be determined.
All right, How to Go Hollywood in 4
I know, I of
tenets.
course know how many tenets there are, but why would I reveal to you what the tenets are? That's not how this
Good
works.
point. Good
It's
point.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good point,
you
good
gotta
point,
keep tuning
good
in to learn the
point.
tenets.
Yeah.
You gotta keep tuning in to learn how many tenets there are.
It's
Yeah, good
true.
point.
We might over the next 20 years introduce tenets.
We might keep doing it. 20 years of tenants from the Hollywood master himself, Paige Campbell.
That's right. That's right. The million viewer man.
The mi-
You may forget.
Oh, do you
Oh, how fickle you all are. Oh, how quickly you forget. But I'm the million viewer man.
do you want me to
But
add
I'm a
that?
3-time funny boy. But I was in Puppy Love.
Do you want me to-
How you forget.
Do you want me to add that to your credits page, that you have 1 million views on TikTok?
Over a million views. Over a million views.
Alright, well, that's certainly a lot to process, Paige. I mean, you're really changing the way the show works, and it's all happening so fast, I don't know if I can keep up, honestly.
Well, I'm just trying to brainstorm ideas here.
And you coming up with
You know
some
what I'm saying?
good
The
ones, yeah.
Shark Attack song.
We got a
good
Shark
shit.
Attack song, it's good shit.
Guests, of course. We need to get
Guests, of
guests
course.
in here for a second.
Need to get guests in here for a second.
But I'm saying either bring ideas to the table or we're going with my ideas. I think that's fair.
We might as well just change this to Paige Campbell Presents DP Sunday the 6th.
I mean, that doesn't sound bad to me.
Doesn't sound bad to you, huh?
Certainly doesn't sound
it
bad
sounds
to me.
a little bad to me, honestly.
Why?
Because I'm co-hosting the show with you.
It was your idea.
I suggested it sarcastically.
Oh wait, was that a serious request for a new logo? Because if so, I can get creative on it immediately.
New logo
That
would
was
be
not
great.
a serious request for
It
you.
was.
I know, it's
It's
okay.
not.
I already paged creative, so.
What are you doing? Are you on his side
Thank
or
you.
my
I'm
side?
glad that there's at least some professionalism
What are you
on this
doing?
set.
Are you on his side or my side?
It's nice to have a
I thought we
little
were on the
bit.
same page about this.
We can discuss this after. Once we go.
What is there to discuss? It's DP Sundays the 6th. It's not
Professionalism is what there is to discuss. You're saying all this. We're live. What are you talking about? You're doing a little sidebar with the producer.
We built a life together.
You're asking him to get in front of the camera.
There are some non-negotiable grounds.
Unbelievable. Am I crazy?
Non-negotiable Johnny Ground rules.
Am I crazy here, folks?
All right.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, Paige. Well, I guess we got time to go on a little bit longer about something. What are some roles that you've been going for lately? If you ace your audition, you get a little vape stuck in your throat. You get a little vape stuck in your chin right there.
Died, dude.
R.I.P. Rest in power.
I can't discuss anything further with my fucking with no nicotine. That's crazy as hell. You're asking too much of me. The roles, numerous as they are, as large as they are, then we're gonna have to discuss them next week. What do you got a new Lisa song?
Yeah, I got a new Lisa song. We got.
What do you got? Is it about Shark Attack?
We have 2 new Lisa songs, neither of them about shark attacks. We could work on a shark attack song, though. It would be nice to get featured in a movie. And I hear shark attacks are the best way to do it, apparently.
Yeah, you just might get featured in Shark Attack.
Yeah, this is going to be Shark Party by Lisa.
I like that. Oh, now I don't. You're saying you're gonna premiere a Lisa song next week?
Oh, no, I'm going to premiere a song next week. It might be a Lisa song, it might not be, but we'll see.
Okay. Maybe you're gonna bring in some guests of your own.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll bring in some musical guests.
That would be huge for the show.
Yeah, get a musical guest on here.
I mean, of course, the first step
I
would
could
be
use some of my industry.
the first
With
step.
the mics and Primoris, we sincerely could stream live music.
That would be pretty cool, actually. Stream live music on the show.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Take a lot of
That's what I'm
time, but
talking
it's
about. I'm
within our
talking about
capabilities,
Hell yeah.
using, of course, my newfound star power But I'm talking about taking the show to the next level. First, it starts with professionalism, but then musical guests, debuting new songs. That's all good stuff. That's how we raise our star power and go to the next level.
And we raise the stakes.
That's how we raise
The stakes.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea.